In this video, we're going to talk about how to start an ATM business to make passive income in 6-ish steps. Yes, I said ish. And the reason I said ish is because I can talk, right? I've been known to talk about this business a lot, and I get excited about the ATM business. I get excited about passive income and sharing that information with you. So I'm going to say in 6-ish steps, all right? So how can I be the one to tell you, okay, how to start an ATM business to make passive income in 6-ish steps? Well, I'm going to tell you. My name is Carey Buck. I have been an ATM independent owner operator since 2009. Okay, so I've been doing it for 9 years. All right. Not only that, but I've been teaching people how to start their own ATM business to make their own passive income since 2011 with my signature training called ATM Business Blueprint. Happy to tell you that training got a total makeover, total upgrade in 2017. And in August, I launched ATM Business Blueprint 2.0. And also in 2017, I launched an additional training called ATM Mobile Mastery, which teaches people how to make big chunks of cash in a small time period with a mobile ATM business. So that's why I can pretty much teach you in this video how to start an ATM business to make passive income with 6-ish steps, or in 6-ish steps, all right? So I kind of know what I'm talking about when it comes to the ATM business, all right? So let's get into this. Now, step number one. Okay, before I tell you step number one, you need to stay until the end of this video. The most important step is number 6. It's number 6, the most important step, all right? But I will tell you, looking at my list, number 5 is pretty darn important as well. All right, so number 1, the number 1 step to start an ATM business to make passive income is you have to know if you can do it. Okay, I don't mean like physically can do it, but actually that's a great question too, right? Because it is a physical business. But I mean, is it allowed in your country, number 1? Of course, in your United States, if you're in the United States, yes, you're good. You're good to go. You can own an ATM in the United States, okay? People just like you and I, right? We can own ATMs in the United States. Also in Canada, also in Australia. If you're in another country, you need to research that to make sure you can own an ATM in your country instead of just banks, okay? Also, and this is for the United States, okay? If you know in your background that you have a felony on your record, that brings up flags when it comes to the ATM business, because when you start an ATM business, you got to fill out a bunch of paperwork, okay? Before, honestly, you could start an ATM business. And they do a background check on you. So if a felony comes up that is related to money, you most likely will not be starting an ATM business, okay? I just want you personally will not be able to. You personally will not be able to sign on the dotted line and start an ATM business. So take that any way you want. Just know you personally can't sign. Got me? All right. You feel me? All right. Does that make sense? All right. So that's number 1. Let me cross this off. I got a little list here, so I don't forget to tell you guys stuff. So that's number 1. Number 2. The second step in starting an ATM business to make passive income is you need to have money. You need to physically have cash, okay? There's no money down BS in this business. You see this picture? Like, this is a shirt I wear, cha-ching, and it says on the back, I make money while I sleep. But what's coming out of that ATM right there? Cash! Money's coming out of it, right? So you cannot get started in this business if you have no money. I know it probably seems like common sense, but you would not believe how many people talk to me that want to start this business and have no money. Or no access to money, okay? So in this business, you're going to either need the money yourself, like it's physically under your bed, like under your mattress or in a bank account, right? Or you're going to need to use OPM. And if you don't know yet, OPM stands for other people's money. And when I say people, other people's money, that could honestly be money that comes from a credit card. It could be money that comes from a home equity line of credit. It could be money that comes from a business loan for something else you have, or a personal loan for something else. It could be money that comes from a private money lender. It could come from all those things. That's OPM, other people's money, okay? So it could come from OPM, or you could have the money yourself. All right, now here's the thing with this. When it comes to OPM, I'm okay with all of those things starting out, except for private money. I'm not a big fan of private money when, getting a private money loan from somebody when you're first starting out. And the reason is you're asking someone to give their hard-earned money, right? And a lot of times this is their hard-earned money that they have for retirement. You're asking them to give you their hard-earned money, and they're going to trust you that it'll come back to them plus, like with interest, right? And you don't know yet how much money you're going to make in the ATM business, right? You don't. I mean, here's the deal. We can actually do as many calculations as we want. We can know what the average ATM makes. We can work backwards to figure out how much we want to make, right? We could do everything right, figuring out calculations. But the reality is you don't know how much money you're going to make until you're actually in the ATM business and making it. I don't care what anybody else tells you. That is the truth right there, okay? So I believe it's a lot irresponsible of you to take someone else's money and promise to pay them back from your ATM business if you don't even know that you can afford to pay them back from your ATM business. Now, if let's say you have a full-time job or you have money saved away and you can afford to foot that bill to pay that person back, if the ATM business isn't capable of doing it yet, totally cool. That's totally fine. Go for it, all right? Get private money. But what I want you to understand and what I want you to really drive home is that private money lender, they need to get paid before anybody else. They need to get paid before you pay your mortgage or your rent. They need to get paid before you pay your car note. They need to get paid before you buy food to put it in your mouth or your kid's mouth. That is how important it is for you to be able to pay back a private money lender. So if you do not have the means to do that, please do not get a private money lender to start, okay? Just don't do it to start. You can do it at some point. No problem. I've done it. I've raised over $750,000 in private money for our ATM business, and we owe zero goose egg to nobody, okay? So I've raised plenty of private money for our ATM business, but I also knew I could pay everybody back, all right? So that's really important. All right, so I don't care if you have the money under your bed, under your mattress, in a bank account, in an IRA, in whatever, 401k, or if you use a line of credit, which I have done, that's how I started, or a cash advance on a credit card, again, how I started, or a small loan, personal or business, or anything of that combination. That's cool. Private money, stay away from that in the beginning until you know and you feel comfortable and safe and secure in knowing that you can pay that person back no matter what. Okay? So how much money? This is still question 2. So how much money do you need? You're going to need, for permanent placement, again, and permanent placement is putting ATMs in local businesses in your area, okay? And that is going to generate passive income for you. That's going to make you passive income, consistent passive income every single month, okay? You're going to need under 10 grand to start. Under 10 grand. I mean, you honestly could get away with between 4,500 to 6 grand, okay? Between 4,500 to 6 grand. So let's just say under 10 grand, okay, to start permanent placement. If you want to get into mobile, and I don't recommend anyone really starting with mobile, but if you want to get into mobile, you are going to need I would say bare minimum, 20 grand. Okay. So somewhere between 20 to 50 grand to start. And the reason is you need a whole lot more money inside the machines when doing events. Okay. So I would say, yeah, definitely 20 to 50 grand, right? But mobile is a great way to get private money. But again, you still need to have a way to pay them back. Okay. So yeah, 4,500 to 6 grand, under 10 grand to start permanent placement, 20 to 50 grand and up for mobile, because mobile can make you a shit ton of money in a very short time period. But also you can have really big events where 50 grand is not even going to cut it. It's not even going to touch it. Okay. So that's why I don't really recommend folks start with mobile. I recommend you start with permanent placement and just kind of build that foundation of your ATM business. Get that passive income coming in, get that cash flow coming in, get the confidence, of being in the business and knowing the business. And then over time, add the mobile aspect. Okay. So that was step number 2. Step number 3. All right. So what you want to do is you want to get as much information as you can about the ATM business so you can make an educated decision, okay? As much information as you can. And I am very aware, and I want you to be very aware, that you will get a lot of bad information out there, a lot of inaccurate information out there, a lot of reckless information out there, okay? So to be safe, I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna tell you straight up. To be honest with you, to be safe, go look at all my stuff. Go watch all of my YouTube videos. Go read all of my blog posts about the ATM business. Okay, opt into my ATMbusinessblueprint.com list to get that information, to get the free ATM roadmap cheat sheet. Go to my free Facebook group, cashflowhackers.com, and join that group and get as much information as you can, because I will not ever bullshit you or tell you something that's wrong or mislead you or give you reckless or false information. Okay? Never. I'll always tell you the truth. I'll always tell you like it is, whether you want to hear it or not. That's what you're going to get from me, is the truth. Okay? Sorry. But get as much free information as you can, and just know that, yes, I have trainings that I sell. Yes, no shit, okay? Yes, I have trainings that I sell, and I would love for you to purchase a training if you wanted to at some point in the future. But know that I do not sell ATM machines. I do not sell processing. I do not sell ATM insurance. I do not do any of those things, so I'm not going to say things to manipulate or sway you to do things so you can purchase those things from me. Does that make sense? I will tell you the truth. And whether you buy my ATM training or not is completely irrelevant, okay? You just want to do that so you can have a proven system. But I'm not going to force you to buy an ATM from me, or force you to process through me, or force you to do all that stuff. You get what I'm saying? And I'm also not going to bullshit you as far as inflated, sorry, I got a text, got distracted, squirrel, right? Inflated income and all that kind of stuff, right? Or leaving out information or telling false information. You're not going to get that with me ever, okay? So go through all my information, go through all my videos, go through all my blog posts. Again, join the free Cashflow Hackers group, cashflowhackers.com. Actually, there was the right there, cashflowhackers.com. ATMbusinessblueprint.com. Get my free ATM roadmap, okay? It's a cheat sheet, right? Get as much information as you can there. For a limited time, a very limited time, because I'm getting ready to launch my webinar again. Okay, as soon as that webinar launches, I'm not going to be doing like random like ATM breakthrough strategy session calls for free. Okay, but for a limited time, you probably can still grab one of them. You can get the link if you go to ATMbusinessblueprint.com, and you can go there to schedule. Or if you go into free Facebook group, cashflowhackers.com, there's a link in there, like in the pinned post when you first join. Okay, so just get as much information as you can because you want to know if you really do want to be in this business. Okay, I mean, you want to know, do I really want to be in this business? Okay, so get all that information as much as you can. No, you're going to have bullshit. No, you're going to have false information. No, you're going to have misleading information. No, you're going to have reckless information. No, you're going to have people telling you shit because they want you to buy their ATM or they want you to process through them or they want you to do all that, right? Know that, okay? And that's okay. But you want to pay attention when you're going through this information, this free information. Pay attention to the people that have been in the business, that sound legit, don't sound like they're trying to blow smoke up your ass. Two really, really important things, especially in the ATM business, especially on the internet, right? When anybody could just start creating videos and say whatever the hell they want, right? Make sure they've been in the business for a while and they have a track record, number one. Number two, make sure they're not just bullshitting you, okay? If it sounds too good to be true, guys, I am sorry. It is too good to be true. It is. Sorry, I don't mean to burst your bubble. Actually, I do mean to burst your bubble because I'm trying to save you here. Trying to save you money and a heartache, all right? So yeah, make sure they've been in the business a while. Make sure they sound legit. And I mean, if they're trying to sell you a training, I mean, that's cool. I mean, we all need to make some money. And to be quite honest with you, you don't really get true value from things unless you invest, right? Nobody ever made a $1 billion really because they did shit for free and got all this free information, right? That's just unrealistic. People don't get motivated and then go out there and kick ass just for free shit. I mean, that's just, I'm not even gonna have a conversation about that because hopefully that makes sense to you. So yeah, I mean, yes, people will sell you trainings, you know, and that's okay as long as they know what they're doing, as long as they're telling you good information, as long as they're not being reckless with their information, as long as they're telling you the way things really are, as long as they're not leaving things out, as long as they're not trying to sell you fairy tales and rainbows and, you know, all kinds of, you know, the Lucky Charm guy, right? When really it's not that. You know what I mean? So just be really conscious of that. And then also pay attention. Like, can you relate to the person? Can you relate to them? Like, do you really like them? Okay? Do you like listening to them? Do you like hearing what they have to say? Do you like how they talk to you? Do you like how they communicate with you? Do you like that they do tell you the truth? Or do you like that they bullshit you? Seriously, you know, some of you like to be bullshitted. I know that. I know that from talking to some folks on the phone. I know some of you like to be bullshitted. And I'm not your girl. Like, if you like to be bullshitted and you like to be told all the fairy tale bullshit that's not true, that's not me, okay? If you like to see all the Lamborghinis and the Rolexes and, oh, look at my yacht with all these beautiful women, that's not me. That's bullshit too, okay? This is a Fitbit, okay? It's a Fitbit, right? I'm in my home office, okay? I have a wife, I have cats, I have stepkids, right? I'm not on no fancy yacht, right? I don't need to be on a fancy yacht to let you know that I can show you how to start an ATM business and make passive income. Like, I can show you how to do that to change your life. I've been teaching people for 7 years, okay? I don't need a Lambo in my garage to prove that point. I get it. There's a lot of guys that watch my videos because there's a lot of guys interested in the ATM business. I get it. Guys are car guys. Totally get it. I totally get it. You guys love cars. You guys love hot chicks. I mean, my wife is pretty hot, you know. I love a hot chick too. But I get it, right? You want to flaunt it. You want to wear the Rolex. You want to wear the gold and all that shit. So ladies look at you and they're like, oh, look at him, right? I totally get it. And guys, that's fine. If the money that you make, if the passive income you make from ATMs, you want to do that stuff with, do it. I'm not stopping you. Do it. Show off your shit. You know what I mean? It's okay. But that's not me. Okay? I'm not going to do that stuff for you. I'm just going to tell you like it is, and I'm just going to be me. Okay? Because I don't need to impress anybody. I don't need to have a picture of me with a Lamborghini to impress you, or me wearing a Rolex to impress you. I don't give a shit. Like, I'm in sweatpants. I'm going to show you, right? Right now, I got this t-shirt on, sweatpants, and I'll see if I can do it. Orange Zoom Nike sneakers, right? I don't give a shit. I make passive income. I'll wear what I want to wear, right? I'll do what I want to do, okay? So just make sure you are getting this information and learning from people for the right reasons, not the wrong reasons, okay? That's kind of what I was getting at. I told you it's going to be ish because I can talk, guys, right? So yeah, just get as much information you can. Find out if you resonate with that person, okay? And find out if your bullshit meter goes off at all. That's a good one. We all have bullshit meters, right? Some of us ladies, we got that. We got it in our guts. We know. Like we got that instinct. We know, right? Guys, I know you know too. Start listening to that, okay? So just pay attention to that. But I want you to get as much information as possible, okay? That's step 3. Step number 4 is after you've gotten all this information, after you've gotten it all and you've let it sink in and soak in, then I want you to decide, do you want to be in the ATM business or not? Do you want to be in it or not? Yes or no? Okay? You need to know that, yes, it takes work. There is no easy button. No, there is none. It's going to take work. But once you put in that work, initially, you will start making money while you sleep, making money while you're on vacation, making money while you're doing YouTube videos for complete strangers out in the world. Right? You'll make money no matter what. Even if you have a job, you're not only going to make money at your job from your job, but you're going to make money from your ATMs while you're at your job. Okay? There's nothing you can do. Once you're in the ATM business, there's nothing you can do to not make money except not put money in your ATM machine. But that would be stupid. Why would you do that? Because then clearly you can't make money, right? So you're going to be making money. You're going to be making real passive income. But it takes work up front. And then once you put in that work up front, it's going to be, what is the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word. Oh, shit. Maintenance. Like it's like maintenance level work on an ongoing basis. And I say work. I mean, it's not work. It's not work. I mean, you're looking at like 4 hours a week, if that. You know what I mean? But that's like a weekly thing, like to fill the machines, right? Or eventually you could set it up where you have somebody else fill the machines and you don't even have to do that, right? But again, passive income, there's a little bit of effort required. A little bit required, guys. All right? So you have to decide, are you willing to put in that effort up front? And then are you willing to put in that little effort maybe weekly or monthly? Or quarterly, depends on how much cash you have. You know what I mean? Are you willing to do that? So yes, I am willing. I want to start an ATM business. Or no, I'm not willing. Screw this ATM business. I want to find this magic pill or this magic formula where I can just push a button and I'm instantly a freaking millionaire and I don't have to do shit. So decide what you want. One is realistic. One is not. Okay? So that's what step 4 is. You have to decide you want to do it. You want to start an ATM business. Once you decide, let me take this off my list. Once you decide that you want to start an ATM business, now comes the important part, guys. You need to get trained. You need to get really educated. And I'm talking about you actually physically paying and investing in yourself. Okay, I'm not talking about free YouTube videos anymore or free, blog post or $2 ebooks. Like that's not what I'm talking about, guys. I'm talking about like really invest in yourself and get some kind of training program. Okay, because what this training program will give you, or should give you, I should say, I can't speak for all training programs, but it should give you a proven system. A proven system that someone who's already been in the business and is successful just gives to you so you can just plug in the steps and implement. Okay? And you just plug in the steps. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? Proven system. When you get trained, you're going to learn all the things that you need to learn to be successful in the ATM business and to make passive income. Okay? I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say you're going to learn all the things you need to learn, because it depends on who you get trained by, right? If you get trained by me, I know you're going to learn all the things you need to learn to make passive income and be successful. But there are things that people don't think about when they don't know this business and they're new to this business. Okay? See, because if you think about the ATM business, bird's eye view, super easy. Super easy. You buy an ATM and you put it somewhere a business owner lets you. Cha-ching, right? Then you start making money, right? It's super easy. The bird's eye view is super easy, right? Of course it is. The bird's eye view of any business is super easy. You know, being a landlord, you buy a rental property and you put tenants in it. Super easy. You know what I mean? Like, all businesses are super easy from the bird's eye level. Sorry, I'm starting to lose my voice here a little bit. Okay? It's those little things that people don't think about. And how can you think about it if you don't really know the ATM business? Right? So, little things like having an ironclad contract that will protect you every time you place an ATM machine. Having an ironclad contract that will make sure your successful ATMs can remain in a business. Having an ironclad contract that will make sure if an ATM sucks, that you can just pick it up and move it. All right? An ironclad contract, guys, if you just go out and have a contract created. By the way, it must be from an ATM attorney, someone that knows and understands the ATM or vending business, not just your run-of-the-mill attorney. But this contract will cost you, just this one contract, will cost you between $2,000 to $3,000. By the way, the cost I gave you in number 2 does not include the contract. So you need to add that. Okay? And that's just one contract. That's for the permanent placement business. There's a different contract for the mobile business. Okay? So you need to know the clauses that go in there. You need to know why they go in there. You need to have them in there to make sure that your business is successful, that you are not going to get screwed over. And generally, you're not going to get screwed over by the business owner that you sign a contract to. A lot of times the problem will arise if they sell their business to somebody new. Yeah, that's when the contract comes in really handy. Really, really handy. Ask me how I know. Okay? So yeah, you need to learn about the contracts. You need to have ironclad contract. You don't want no free contract. You don't want to Google free ATM contract and use that. I mean, come on, guys. Seriously? Seriously. You're on this video. You've been researching. You're smart enough to know that a one-page contract or any free contract you get online is not an ironclad contract that is going to protect you and your interests. Come on now. You know better than that. Or a free contract that, somebody who sold you a $2 ebook is going to give you because you're going to process through them or you're going to buy their ATMs. I mean, come on. No, it's not an ironclad contract. It's a free contract they're giving to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I've had actually attorneys that want passive income from ATMs that I've done strategy sessions with that tell me I'm crazy. They're like, you're crazy. You don't charge enough for your training. Your contract alone that you give people is worth more than your training. And I know this, but I'm okay with what I charge for. So you want to make sure they have they have a proven system. They have a proven track record. They have an ironclad contract and forms that they can offer you. Also, there's other things that you need to learn about this business. You need to know that there is shady shit that goes on in the ATM business. Yeah, there is. And if you've never been in the ATM business, there's no reason that you would know that. Like, why would you know that? I mean, I guess there's a lot of shadiness in every business, right? I mean, let's be honest. But I know firsthand about the shadiness in the ATM business, okay? So if you are not trained properly, you could succumb to some shadiness. You could get caught up in some shadiness. And it could cost you, not could, but probably will cost you a lot of money. A lot of money, okay? I am not embarrassed to tell you this because my losses and my all the bad stuff that happened to me in the beginning of my ATM business is a positive for you, okay? We lost $37,000. That is 37 with 3 zeros after it. when we started this ATM business because of the shadiness of the ATM business, of the shadiness of people out there teaching the business, not explaining everything, not teaching you everything, of just the pure shadiness of the processors out there, the suppliers out there, people that buy ATMs from, the shadiness, okay? There is so much shadiness in this business that people have no clue if you don't know about this business, okay? Which is understandable. If you don't know about the business, how would you know what's shady or not, right? You got to be careful who you buy your ATMs from. You got to be careful who you process through. You got to be careful of the contract you sign with a processor. A lot of them want to lock you in long term. And let me tell you, talk about ironclad contract. Their contracts are ironclad. And you will get screwed over if you're working with a shady processor that you don't even know about, right? You might think, oh, they told me I don't have to pay any fees. Cool. Maybe the first couple months you don't. And then you're going to get the letter. The letter that says, oh, sorry, Mr. ATM or Miss Business ATM business owner. Now we have to start charging you. And it's either going to be a flat monthly fee or per transaction fee or a combination of both. And again, their contracts are so good, you can't get out of that. The only thing that you're going to do is just be pissed off until the contract expires. But you got to make sure you follow the cancellation part of the contract. Because if you don't follow that to the T, you're going to have that contract renewed. Okay? So there's a lot of important pieces to this business that can help you be successful or not successful. That can help you make passive income or cost you passive income. Okay? You don't want to buy machines from people that are not reputable, that are not knowledgeable, that are not trusted. Yes, I had an issue with that in the beginning too. Ask me how I know this shit, guys. Ask me why I started teaching people in 2011. It's because I was tired of all the shadiness and I didn't want you to have to deal with it. Okay? You don't ever, should I say it one more time? You don't ever want to buy a used ATM when you're just starting out in this business. By the way, the next step I'm going to tell you, step 6, is the most important. So you make sure you stay tuned. You don't ever want to buy a used ATM when starting this business. Okay? Because you need to make sure, and this is part of a proven system. This is part of getting trained. Okay? You need to make sure the ATM is compliant. All right? And you don't know, as a new or soon-to-be new ATM owner, you don't know if a machine's compliant or not. Like, I could sell you a used machine that is completely not compliant and just tell you what it is. You have no freaking idea. You don't know what you're doing. Okay? Now, granted, I would never do that. But you get what I'm saying? So don't ever buy a used ATM from Craigslist or eBay or any of those places when starting out. Promise me right now, pinky swear, you ain't never gonna do that. Okay? So you just gotta be really careful because here's the thing. For folks in the United States, if your machine is not compliant, are you ready? This is the importance of getting trained and paying for it, not getting free training, right? Not suddenly thinking you're an expert because you watched my YouTube channel or somebody else's YouTube channel, but getting paid training and having and following a proven system. This is the importance of it. In the United States, the first fine from the federal government is a minimum of $50,000. Yeah. So you got to make sure you know what you're doing. Minimum first time fine from the federal government is $50,000. Okay, you don't want to get fined. You need to make sure you're dealing with non-shady suppliers. You're buying machines that are compliant. All right, we're talking ADA compliance. We're talking EMV compliance. I don't expect you to know what that stuff means, but do a quick little search on my YouTube channel. You'll find out what they mean. Right? if you're not compliant when it comes to EMV and somebody gets scammed on your ATM, you are going to be out however much money that they took for. You know, if somebody stole $1,000 from them, you're on the hook for $1,000. If somebody stole $20,000 from them, you're on the hook for $20,000. So it's imperative that you get trained. I don't care if it's from me. I mean, I do. I would love for you to train for me because I know my training, right? And I know the results my students get. But you just get trained from somebody. Pay somebody to train. Get trained by somebody, or one, that's been in the business a while. Somebody, two, that doesn't bullshit you. Doesn't sell you pie in the sky fantasy crap, okay? Someone, three, that you resonate with. Like, I understand. I don't resonate with everybody. That's cool. That's cool. That's all right. There's an ATM franchise out there. It's called ACFN. Here I am. This is the second video I've given ACFN a plug. Do you think they've ever given me a plug? Never. They just talk shit about me. I don't know, I should take that back. But I know their minimum investment is like $50,000, but I know that you're going to get trained with them, right? So if you've always wanted to be a franchise, go for it, you know? If you feel like, you know what, that's going to take me too long to recoup my ROI or my investment, I agree with you. Then I can help you. If I resonate with you, like if you like hate my hair or hate that I'm wearing a Fitbit instead of a Rolex, right? Or you hate that I'm wearing a blue shirt instead of a pink shirt, okay, find somebody else. But make sure they know what they're doing. Make sure they've been doing it a while. Make sure they don't bullshit you. Make sure they're just telling you the truth and they're going to give you a proven system that you can follow and that it'll work exactly the way it says it'll work, okay? Yet you want to get trained, and yes, you're going to pay for it. Is it worth it? Depends on the training you get. My training, yeah, it's worth it. I just had a student actually tell me in the Cash Flow Hackers group that he's probably made back, was it 10 to 30 times what he paid for my training. Yeah, you think it was worth it for him? I lost $37,000 when I started this business. I think it would have been worth it if I paid for a training up front? Yeah. Guys, here's the thing. You will pay for an education in this business. One way or another. You're going to pay for it one way or another. It's usually cheaper, though, if you pay for it up front than trying to figure it out, and boom! Oh, shit. This is how much my education has cost me. You know what I mean? Excuse me. I hope that makes sense. So get trained by someone that you know, that you like, that you trust, that you resonate with. You know what I mean? Again, I know I don't resonate with everybody. That's cool. I'm not supposed to. I'm not. You know what I mean? And people that resonate with me might not resonate with so-and-so, and people that resonate with so-and-so are definitely not going to resonate with me. You know what I mean? But find somebody you want to learn with and pay them. Pay them. When I said in step number 2 that to get started with permanent placement, you're looking at somewhere between $4,500 to $6,000, that includes my training. That includes your ironclad contract from me. My $2,500 contract. How about that? And that includes your ATM. That includes insurance. That includes all the things that you would need to get started making passive income in your ATM business. How about that? Yeah, so if you can get started under $10,000, that totally includes insurance. Insurance. That totally includes training. Okay. So yeah, it's really important, guys. You get trained. Stop thinking that you're gonna be able to make a shit ton of money, a shit ton of passive income, and have this amazing ATM business just by watching free videos. Don't think that you're gonna now suddenly become an ATM expert because you just watch this video. Okay, it doesn't even make sense. It makes no sense. People pay hundreds of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars to go to college to get a degree to learn how to do something. But you feel like, not you personally, but some people feel like, oh yeah, I've watched all Carey's YouTube videos on the ATM business. Now I'm going to start my own ATM business and I'm going to make $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, whatever I want to make from owning ATMs. And, I'm going to be, skipping down the yellow brick road, because I watched all these videos. I mean, it doesn't even make sense, right? It sounds stupid me saying that. But yeah, if you want to be a marketing person or a doctor or a lawyer or whatever, you got to go to school. You got to go and get that college degree, you got to get that piece of paper and pay all that money to learn how to do that, right? And again, you're not guaranteed that you'll do that. You're also not guaranteed you'll make that money. And you'll pay for that from a university, but you don't think it's worthy or it's valuable to pay a little bit of money to someone that has a proven system. And again, it doesn't have to be me. It could even be a franchise or whomever that has a proven system that's going to show you really how to make money with this business, and for you to have this business be successful, that you can make money for the rest of your life on autopilot every single month, making passive income. But you don't think that makes sense to invest this little bit of money? But yeah, you'll invest this much of money at a university to get a degree, to get a piece of paper that might never make you a penny. Guys, let's start thinking logical about things, okay? And again, this is only for folks that in number 4 answered, yes, I want to be in the ATM business, okay? All right, so pay for a training. Whoever my nose is stuffed up today. Whoever you resonate with, whoever you feel like is going to teach you the best, okay? And will have the best method to teach you. Okay, and you'll be able to listen to them. You'll be able to learn from them, right? Like, for instance, let's say you can't stand my voice. Like, I would be a horrible person for you to learn from them, right? Because in my training, it's me teaching you. But you get what I'm saying, right? So you're gonna pay for training and get trained and make sure they have a proven system. Everything that you need should be included in this training. All right. Now, number 6. This is the 6th step. This is the 6th step for how to start an ATM business to make passive income in 6-ish steps. Number 5 was all the ish because I went on and on and on. But number 6, this is the most important part. So, you could be in a business. You have money for the business. You got as much free information as possible. You said, yes, I want to be in the business. Now you actually went and you bought yourself a training with a proven system. Number 6, the only way that you are going to start an ATM business to make passive income is if you follow number 6. Step number 6. Step number 6 is implement the training that you just bought. Oh my God, this chick is telling me to do some work. You're damn right I am. Yes. So you just got my training, let's say. Now implement it. Okay? If you just have my training and you go through it and do nothing, nothing's going to happen. Okay? I promise you nothing's going to happen. If you get the ACFN franchise and you go through their training and you do nothing, nothing's going to happen. Okay? I know that's common sense. I know you guys know that. Okay? But here's the thing. A lot of folks out there think that knowledge is power. And it's not. Knowledge is not power, guys. Not by a long shot. But knowledge followed by the implementation of that knowledge. Now that is power. Okay? So if you go through all these steps and then even have the proven system, but you don't ever implement, guys, you're not going to make passive income. You're not going to have a successful ATM business. Okay? So you want to implement. That is the key. That's the key to starting an ATM business to make passive income. The key is the implementation of that training that you're going to get, of that proven system that you just got to tap into and just fill in, your portion of it. You got to implement, okay? Excuse me. So guys, that is how to start an ATM business to make passive income in 6-ish steps. This was a long video, huh? I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had some aha moments. If you have any questions, please post them below. Please also do me a favor, subscribe to my channel to get more ATM information, more passive income information. There should be a little ATM either right here or right here in the corner. You click that, you just get subscribed to the channel right away. Also, up here somewhere at some point, there should be a link for you to watch a video where you could spend the day with me and fill ATMs with me for the day. It's pretty cool. I take you through a day in the life of an ATM business owner. And then at the very end of this video, I'm going to put my ATM playlist so you can just click on that and watch all my videos about the ATM business. So that'll take care of step number 3 for you. All right, so click on the playlist at the end and watch all my ATM videos, okay? Again, I invite you to come over to my free Facebook group, cashflowhackers.com. And that is an online group for passive income seeking entrepreneurs. And the cash flow hacker, in case you were wondering, is someone who legally and ethically generates passive income cash flow so they do not need a paycheck from a 9-to-5 job to live their lives and pay their bills. And I also welcome you to come as part of step number 3, come to atmbusinessblueprint.com and grab my free ATM roadmap cheat sheet and be on the lookout for my upcoming webinar. Guys, listen, any questions, post them below. Please like this video, share it if it resonated with you, and subscribe to my channel. And I will talk to you soon. Guys, this is Carey Buck signing out. Hope you enjoyed how to start an ATM business and make passive income in 6-ish steps. I'll talk to you soon.